Here we go. Hello there, my friends. So my usual video is acting really weird. I'm having some technical issues. So anyways, I'm going to have to make this short and sweet for it to work. Anyways, without further ado, let's get straight into it. So the question that we're going to be answering today is, it asks basically, cities and their governments in places like Freiburg, right, and Curitiba are heavily involved in creating more sustainable urban fabric by implementing proactive policies and regulations. Do I think their approaches could work for Chicago? In my opinion, and based on what I've seen and researched, I would say yes. I do believe these ideas can be implemented. They do have to be tweaked in a sense to create bigger incentives, attract more involvement. But other than the funding, which is probably going to be another huge challenge, it would also be very difficult to convince people from Chicago, for instance, to implement the importance of change, right? And these changes are huge. These changes are huge in Freiburg and Curitiba. So although in recent years change has been demanded in Chicago, it's not demanded by the majority of the population as of yet. And so at least you won't have to build from the ground up, but it would take some time. So like Freiburg, for instance, they have a city card where it allows you to access all public transport, like the use of bicycles, buses, trams, and it's very easy and it's simple to get around places instead of having to drive your own car, for example, which is more costly actually than walking on foot or using public transport or a bicycle or things like that. And also, if I recollect, in a YouTube video by Jamie Lerner, she described urban acupuncture. And acupuncture, when big projects aren't completely possible, at least right away, it can attract private investors to invest within these areas to eventually build up stock to it and build up more interest from the public view as well. Or you can also take step-by-step projects to reach an ultimate goal. And the basic idea here is that acupuncture is strategic in effectiveness, but as well as placement. And since it is an important factor in the human mind, the urban landscape would also have a similar effect or a similar outlook. So from this point of view, I think I'd say I would live in Freiburg, since from what I've noticed, that it has a lot more choices in terms of transportation, in terms of what you can do, in terms of renewable energies and greener areas. Anyways, that's all I have for today. And thank you so much.